In the name of Allah, the most merciful, the most compassionate. Omar bin Abdulaziz Independent Secondary School for Boys is very pleased to introduce a general revision for the first part of the second term, grade 11 advanced second term revision. Now, first we are going to have some kind of revision for the persuasive techniques that you will need in writing the persuasive essays and argumentative essays. Also, you will need them in the reading passages, as you are going to be required to discover the techniques used by the writers in these essays. What persuasive techniques can you use in your essay? First, facts and statistics. Facts, any kind of fact and statistics in the text will be a kind of persuasive technique. Of course, you know that facts like the sun sends its heat and light for the earth. Also statistics like numbers, percentages, 25% of people smoke. Number two, rhetorical question. And the rhetorical question is a question that is not or doesn't need to be answered. Like, can you imagine living without technology? I'm now attracting the attention of the reader for some kind of an issue like technology. Quotation. Number three, quotation is a technique when a scientist or somebody said a sentence and I'm taking such a saying and put it into two quotation marks. For example, he said, or the scientist said, we should pay attention to the environment. Number four, addressing the reader. When I'm talking to somebody in front of me, I can talk to him like, you are going to help me, you are part of the job, you. So I am saying that you or he, you, or we, or us, or our, to make him participate and be a part of our issue or topic. Number five, figurative language. Figurative language like simile, metaphor, and personification, we use them to persuade the reader of our image or our point of view. For example, if I'm saying Mr. Ahmed is like a sword, now I am emphasizing that Mr. Ahmed is very strong when he takes a decision. More persuasive techniques here. Number six, expert opinion. Of any expert says an opinion, I can take it as a technique to persuade other people. Research and studies. If somebody or some people or an institution made a research about something, we conclude or they conclude to a result, and this result will be taken as an evidence for persuasion for somebody. Motive language, as you know, when you are talking to somebody who needs some money, for example, you can say, don't say to him, donate for the people, they need money. No, you should say they are helpless, they are poor, they don't have home, they don't have anything. So you are talking or appealing to his emotions. Examples. When you are giving examples, you are persuading the person you are talking to. Repetition, and this technique is used when for the commercials, when they want to sell some kind of product. For example, chocolate, or any kind of chocolate, or any kind of car, or they want to sell it, they repeat the name of the product many times, and so it will stick to the mind. And if you want to buy some other product, you will tend to buy such a thing. More persuasive techniques here. Anecdotes. Anecdotes, when you are telling me a short story to give me something about your personal life or even about somebody else, so it's a kind of persuasive technique. Group of three, when we are talking to when we are talking about something and we say, for example, Ahmed is smart, strong, and honest. These are three adjectives that are modifying Ahmed, and I am now emphasizing or making sure that he is a good person by putting three adjectives together. Figurative language, and this figurative language, as you know, simile, metaphor, and personification, and these things are used to convince the reader. Discourse cohesion. Discourse cohesion, like linking words, substitution, ellipses, and enumeration. These cohesion techniques are persuasive techniques in the writing essays. Adjectives and adverbs. They are used to modify the verbs and the nouns in any writing, so they are kind of a persuasive technique. By this way, when you are asked to what is a persuasive technique used in paragraph 3, you should look for group of 3, figurative language, discourse cohesion, facts and statistics, and so on. When you pick one, you write it and give examples or evidence from the text. Next, we are going to write or have a good look about writing an argumentative essay. What's the difference between argumentative and persuasive essay? An argumentative essay is a kind of essay to discuss the topic from 2 points of view: supposition, pros, and opposition, cons. It consists of 4 paragraphs: introduction, 2 body paragraphs, and conclusion. But persuasive essay is a kind of essay is to persuade the reader with just 1 point of view: supposition or opposition. It consists of 5 or 4 paragraphs. Here we are going to shed some light on the argumentative essay. Writing an argumentative essay. Firstly, what are the parts of argumentative essay? The title, introduction, thesis statement, body paragraphs, constructing topic sentences, building main points, countering the opposition, conclusion. Okay, the title. Why do you need it? Why do you need the title? To introduce the topic of discussion to the audience. Attracts the reader interest in the argument. Creating a title, try to grab attention by offering a provocative image, asking a question, avoiding titles that are too general, and so on. What's an introduction? The introduction acquaints the reader with the topic and purpose of the paper, generates the audience's interest in the topic. Of course, argumentative essay talks about 2 parts. Now we are going to tackle the introduction that offers a plan for the ensuing argument. Tell them what you are going to tell them in the papers or in your essay. The body talks about the details. The conclusion, you are telling them what you told them before in a different way. Writing an argumentative essay. Methods of constructing an introduction. Personal anecdote, example real or hypothetical, question, quotation, shocking statistics, striking image. So you are now making an introduction. Try to include some of these to grasp or attract the reader's attention. Here, what is a thesis statement? It is the most important sentence in your paper. Let the reader know the main idea of the paper. Answer the question, what I am trying to prove. Not a factual statement, but a claim that has to be proven throughout the paper. Body paragraphs and topic sentences. Body paragraphs build upon the claims made in the introductory paragraphs. Organize with the use of topic sentences that illustrate the main idea of each paragraph. Body paragraphs and topic sentences again, offering a brief explanation of the history of recent developments of the topic within the early body paragraphs can help the audience to become familiarized with your topic and the complexity of the issue. Paragraphs may be ordered in several ways, depending upon the topic and purpose of your argument. General to specific information, most important point to least information point, weakest claim to strongest claim, offering a counter argument. Addressing the claims of the opposition is an important component in building a convincing argument. It demonstrates your credibility as a writer. It means that you have researched multiple sides of the argument and you have come to an informed decision. Offering a counter argument, it shows you have considered other points of view, that other points of view are valid and reasonable. Conclusion. Your conclusion should re-emphasize the main points made in your paper. Raise your recommendations. Avoid raising new claims in your conclusion. Thanks, you did an excellent job, and till we meet again, thank you, goodbye.